Sweet Annabelle.
Colin Meloy, good enough to call in from on the road from Chicago, where he's out and about promoting his new children's book called Wildwood. And Colin, the last time you and I sat down, sir, we were talking about this latest album, and you were telling me that R.E.M. was one of the first bands that really sort of made you love music. How so?
Well, I grew up in Helena, Montana, and had a hard, there wasn't a whole lot of access to good music or to music, interesting music around there. And I had an uncle in college who would send me mixtapes. He was at U of O in Eugene, and he would send me mixtapes of the things he was discovering from the college radio station. And R.E.M. was one of those bands. I think the first song I ever heard was Superman from Life's Rich Pageant, and it kind of changed my life.
The day of mixtapes. What is it about these guys, do you think, that so totally resonates with fans all around the world?
Man, I don't know. I mean, I think they came around at a time, they're the sort of when punk rock was a little tapped out and new wave was on the rise, and they kind of created this new, really American music, borrowing both from new wave and punk, but also you could hear, like a Byrds influence. There was something really universal about it, and also something really novel and new, and I think really American too, when so much music, punk and new wave, was coming from England at the time.
Your latest album, The King is Dead, R.E.M. guitarist Peter Buck played on 3 tracks. Recently, I heard hopped on stage with you guys at a show in Oregon. Did you have any inkling at any point in time, Colin Meloy, that the end was near for R.E.M.?
Well, I was chatting with Peter after the show when he played with us in Edgefield. We did 2 nights in Portland, and he was mentioning that as the band was together and they were working on songs, a couple new songs for this greatest hits package that's coming out soon, that they're kind of had a weird feeling of finality to it, like it might be the last thing they do. I mean, he's sort of ambiguous talking about it, but kind of mournful in the same right. And I didn't really delve, but I guess I wasn't surprised to see the news yesterday.
Favorite song?
A favorite song by R.E.M.?
Yeah.
Oh, man. Jeez. Going South Central Rain. Those probably be on the top there.
Yeah. Before I let you go, I do want to mention, as I mentioned a moment ago, you are on the road with your wife, Carson. You have you're an amazing songwriter, but now you've taken your writing to a book. You've written this children's book. She's illustrated it. How's it going? How's the tour going?
It's going good. Yeah, it's an illustrated novel, and it's been great so far. It's been a lot of fun. It's sort of meeting people in a way that I haven't with the Decemberists, and yeah, it's been a blast.
Tougher than a rock and roll tour?
In some ways, yeah, they certainly get you moving and doing a lot more. At least on a rock tour, you can kind of disappear on the bus for a little bit.
Colin
Not so much on a book tour.
Thanks for stopping for your biggest friend here at CNN. I really appreciate it. Again, his book is called Wildwood. And quickly here, R.E.M. fans, note to you, they'll be releasing this career-spanning greatest hits album in November. And who knows, maybe we'll be lucky enough and feature them in a Music Monday, as we did the Decemberists. Colin, again, thank you very much.